Hello my friends, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Hunting Rocks. As always, I'm your hunting guide Jeff, and today I am at Grafton and I have a guest with me. I have brought Dustin Finds Rocks and his son Cash up on the hill, and we are going to go find some trilobites today. So why don't you join us and let's see what goodies we can find. And that was from my other trilobite hunt before it got all wet and mucky. But I'm going to bust some of this rock out because I know that there's got to be more trilobites in this big chunk here. So let's get to work, see what we find. Okay, so I've been breaking this rock out along through here, and I just popped this piece out and I was going to work on it. And I'm pretty sure right up here at the top, that might be a trilobite right there. I'm gonna chip a little bit, see if it is, and if it is, I'll show you guys on camera. Whenever you're working with these trilobites, it's always best to bust off bits and chunks of rock and then work with the smaller pieces. So let me work on this a little bit and I'll get right back to you. So I heard Cash hooting and hollering, and he was like, I found one, I found one. And yeah, he did. That is a really nice specimen. Holy cow. Cash, that's super nice, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good rock. That is really nice. Yeah, go show your dad that, man.
All right.
I'm going to keep working in this area, and if I don't find something good soon, I may take off and check a different area. That one I thought was a trilobite wasn't actually trilobite. It was just the way the crinoid was laying in there. But I'm going to keep chipping through here. And, yeah. Cash is so happy, showing his dad. That's awesome. That's what fossil hunting's about, man. Get people out there, get kids out there who enjoy it. Always a good time. All right, you guys, Dustin's working hard at busting out a trilobite right now that he's seen. This is the long part of trilobite hunting. You gotta bust through a lot of rock, so I don't show too much of it on camera. I just show the finished product. Especially in this rock, it's a limestone dolomite mix. And every time he pops off a piece, you want to check through that because there could be a trilobite hidden.
Ooh, crinoid.
Oh yeah, that's a nice crinoid right there.
Yeah.
Now I, working over on this one, busted off a chunk and popped this out. So, not too shabby. I'm still working on a chunk that I popped out of there, which is here. And it looks like there's another trilobite there. So, gonna get to working on this, and once it's out, I'll show you.
It's new
All
for
right,
us.
so Cash brought me a rock, and he said, Jeff, is that a trilobite in there? And I said, buddy, I don't know. Let me see if I can pop it out for you. And we popped this out. I have no idea what species this is. It's not perfect, but at least I don't think it is. Sorry, the camera's a little shaky because I'm a little shaky because this is... Come on, focus. This is insane. Look at those eyes there. The eye stalks coming up. Oh my God, Cash. Dude. Dude.
Oh my God.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Thank
Be
you.
very careful with that because I don't know what that is, okay?
Yeah.
We're going to have to ask
Yeah.
some people. All right, guys, you can see I've busted a lot of rock. And because of busting that rock, I just pulled out a little bitty trilobite butt. We swing that around, you can see its head right there. So this one, I'm going to take home, and I'm going to work on it with my better tools so as not to damage it. There's its face right there. Still got to bust through the rest of this rock and see if there's anything else in it. And then I'm going to move my spot and see if I can't find anything in some of the different layers. Just popped another one right there. And pretty much the way you find trilobites up here, you take your two hammers. Got my little rock hammer for chipping. Great big old 4-pound maul. And I'm just going to bust the rock with the 4-pound maul until it pops open like it did there. And then you take the pieces and you look through them. And I think I might have something right there. Let me work on that and I'll show you here in a second. Okay, well this piece fooled me. Essentially what I do have is the clay layer between the two. So it looked like a trilobite head, but alas, it was not. It was just simply clay. I'll toss it down the hill. Let's look at these other pieces. Not seeing anything on this one. I'll give that another break here in a second. We'll check this one. And it doesn't look, well, there's something right there. But that clay is right through there, so I don't know if that's one or not. I'll work on it a little bit. And then this piece here, which definitely needs to be broken down a little more. So I'm going to break this down, and then we'll look at whatever was found inside of it. Well, here's one. Sadly, it's only the butt part of it, but that's all right. I'm going to chip it out, and it might all be there. That might have broken apart during a molting. Trilobites did molt. That's actually when they believe they bred, because they would get rid of their hard outer shell, which allowed them to breed, and then they would lay little trilobite eggs, and that's how trilobite babies were born. So I'm going to see if I can't at least knock this rock down a little bit so it's a little easier to carry. But that's pretty cool. It's not a full specimen. Come on, focus in there. It's not a full specimen, but heck, I like it. All right, you crazy kids, you see this? That's a spiked trilobite. That's the rest of said spiked trilobite. I don't know how I'm going to get that out. Like, I kind of want to beat on that rock, but at the same time I'm scared of breaking it. And I may have to He-Man this one all the way down the hill to work out at home. But good golly, that's a heavy rock. Maybe I'll work a little bit on it. So I moved over here where you guys saw that crazy one with the spike, and I'm working on it still, but I popped this one out. And while I was trying to clean it, it broke a little bit on me, but that's no big deal. I'll get it cleaned up a little more at home. I'll put some super glue on it. And once it's super glued together, it'll be fine. Fossils and all that stuff, you can super glue them. It doesn't hurt them. In fact, I mean, God, the Smithsonian's held together with super glue. I've said it before, I'll say it again. They put super glue on lots of stuff because you got to think, you're dealing with stuff that's hundreds of millions of years old when it comes out of the ground and it's hooked in rock. A lot of times it will break. So that's just the nature of the beast. But I'm going to work on this piece here. Where's my finger? Right there. I'm going to work on this piece here. I'm going to try to get this out, maybe shrink this rock down a little bit so it's not too heavy to carry. All right, you guys, I got it broke away from the rock. It's right there. I'm going to take this home and work on it a little with some little more finessing tools. I just found this one. It's not in great shape, but it's all right. It'll come home with me. And yeah, I think the next time you see me will be when I'm down at my truck. Well, guys, as always, you know me, I'm like, oh, next time you see me, I'll be at the car. But no, I had to beat on a rock a couple more times, and I just popped out a headless. But there's its imprint. Oh, you're good. Keep banging away, Cash. But I'm going to take this big chunk of rock home with me. It won't weigh my bag down too much, considering the piece I was working on is the one that Cash is beating on like a madman. Hopefully he finds something. But it's been a good day so far. Yep, that is a sock I'm videoing. And here's the weird thing. I only see socks whenever I come out and I rock hunt with Dustin Finds Rocks.
I also find socks.
Rocks.
It's a real thing.
Rocks. Socks. Where are you putting the bodies, Dustin?
These are the questions. I don't have the answers.
So we took one more stop before we took off, and found a really nice piece of Brazilian. And actually, yeah, it's heavy, but that's breaking apart on me there. But this is a fossilized plant piece, essentially
Yeah, it's some kind of algae coral thing.
Yeah, some weird algae coral thing that no longer exists. I'm gonna see if I can't get it out of this rock real quick. And if I can, I'll show you. All right, well, I got it off, and I wasn't going to take this piece, but that is too nice for me to pass up. This I will get home. I'll put some clean into it, see what it looks like. I don't want to beat on it too much with my hammer. We got calcite forming right there. Not a trilobite, but it's definitely a cool fossil specimen, and I think it's a pretty good piece. So a little heavy, but that's all right. My truck's right up the hill right over there, so there's good trilobites found down here too whenever I don't get up near the top. Lots of good fossils. You will find trilobites, and you'll find a lot more plant fossil down here like this, and that is practically a whole stem. So gonna get this home, gonna get it chipped out, and I'll show you guys on the video once it's clean. All right, you guys, so I made it home. I'm getting my rocks out that I'm going to work on. I just took a rock out, and I was like, man, I should probably video this because you guys may want to see it. You may not, I don't know. But let me switch the camera around and show you. So this is one of the big pieces that I brought back with me. I had good feelings about it. It's got some other stuff in it that I've seen, but I just broke off these two imprints, and whenever I broke off the imprints inside, as you can see right there, its face is still stuck in the rock there, and that's another trilobite beside it that I just saw. So yeah, I'm gonna work on this rock here in a little bit easier area to work with at my main rock working area. Let me pop some of these out, and I'll show you on cam once I get them popped out. All right, guys, here it is. It's out of the matrix. It's pretty beat up, but this matrix is definitely weathering away, and it is affecting the trilobites. Well, guys, that's our video for the day. We hope you enjoyed it. As always, Hamilton also hopes you enjoyed it. Yeah, don't you, buddy? And, you know, we hope to see you the next time we're out hunting rocks. So have a good one. Bye.